legitimately just got onto my YouTube, my main one, and literally just found it, literally just chilling right here. Not because I watched it on, I just watched it a lot. That's all I've got to say. Anyways. Anyways, let's begin.
Before that time to turn famous actor Robert De Niro into a cabbage. Look at me, I'm a cabbage. Good source of rival. But none of that quite compares to what surfaced earlier this year. The Twitter user @OneBooty tweeted a clip where Elmo flips out over his friend Philly's.
So far, this one's doing the classic. Basically, that's what I'm liking. This is really lasting a long time. Never mind. The person in the Gojira suit was unknown at the time. If you don't know what Gojira is, I'm pretty sure that's. Sorry about that. I'm pretty sure that's just the way to say Godzilla in Japan. So yeah. But the story the actor has with the Gojira is odd. Or with Gojira is odd. This is the photo of him in the suit. I would hope so. I would hope so, and that's just not Godzilla with a giant cameraman. Looks pretty good. Here's another picture. I would sure as heck hope that is him in the suit, because for some reason it is being taken from below, like from the city's perspective. Unless that's just normal. A normal day in Tokyo, or a normal day in Japan. There's this little tapping noise or something. He got the acting job of being and wearing the Gojira suit. No crap, I did not even know that. Oh yeah, I forgot to give credit. Credit where it's due. Credit where it's due. It's not here. It's not here. Okay, I can't scroll down. Oh, I just realized. And there, thank goodness, thanks to Ultraman and Transformers Fan 2007 for putting it in English. And also shout out to Unknowingly. I will like his first video. Shout out to Unknowingly for making this. Go subscribe to Unknowingly. Get him to 1 million subs. Get him to 1 trillion subs, honestly. Okay. Description in English. Godzilla may be a monster, but he seems different to me. He is rather a god. Control our world according to each other. And I will be the meat of the beast. I will be the host of Godzilla. Because I want to be a god who is respected by people. I want to be the meat of this beast. I love how he's said that twice. And the fear of which one is wrong. I'm not a movie monster. It's Goji, the law of good and evil. I will live in this beast because he is the only one. He is the only one who can help us. There is no God, just me, Goji. I love how he actually just hearted this. So yeah. Anyways, back to full screening, And the actor fell in love with it. Okay. I'm pretty sure we've heard that twice. Don't worry. Don't worry, pal. You don't need to mention it. He would wear the suit to the point, or most of the time to the point that you never saw his actual face. A Toho producer. That's actually scary. How much would he actually wear the suit? Because now that's just making me wonder. even when we, bleh, even when we take breaks, he would just wear the suit. The suit would sometimes heat up, but he didn't care. Actor on set. I'm not actually mentioning the real incidents that would happen in these suits because I want to make this all fun and stuff instead of just actually putting logic. But I will read the descriptions because why not? Because that's fun. It's fun to read descriptions. That dialogue lasted a while. It was it was like if he was addicted to the suit, like if it's calling his name. A Toho producer. Another. Now I'm just questioning if this dude is just fell in love with Godzilla. This is at this point it's just not him and falling in love with the suit. This is him falling in love with Godzilla. I mean, I would find it cool to be a movie monster too, just not wear it all the dang time. It's gotten to the point where he brings the suit home even though we tell him not to. Co-director. What does that mean? Is it like the sidekick of the director? I just realized what I just said. When I first heard about Godzilla, I thought the 2014 one was the first one. This was when I was 6. He wouldn't really speak a lot, but he would say his name is Goji, basically the nickname we gave to the suit, actor on set. The last time he was seen on set, he was acting in the suit until he just stopped. This is a photo that was taken. Which scene is this? Because I don't remember this in the movie. Was this a scene in the movie? I haven't seen the 1954 one in a while. Was there a scene where he was right there? Because I'm pretty sure this was Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. Oh, might as well lower this because I remember one of the. Oh, I remember one thing. Okay, that is the goofiest pause ever. But several minutes later, he would start to walk and stop yet again. His breathing was muffled, yet he was also breathing oddly. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Dialogue. Have you ever just thought that this suit was made out of wood one time? Because the suit just looks different in each shot. Because I'm looking at the first for 1954 poster right now because I have it hanging up on my wall. But yeah. Okay. Oh, the director thought this was a joke, poking at him to get back in place, but he wouldn't budge. Don't poke me. I'm Gojira. Or I'm Goji. If you poke me, I bite you. I bite your ear off like Mike Tyson. Give me the Mike Tyson tattoo because I'll be Mike Tyson. That's scary, actually. That's just messed up what I just said. Because what I just said was a reference to Mike Tyson biting another person's ear off. After 2 odd minutes of oddly breathing, he would tell people to check on him and to make sure he takes off the suit. See, it doesn't look like he's merging into the suit here because it looks like it's about to fall. This was the photo someone took before the person on the right saw what was inside. So my left hand side or my right hand side? Hold up, guys, give me this. I gotta figure out like right from left. Okay. So real quick, I'm assuming this is the person on the right because I'm just assuming my right hand side, and this is my right hand that I'm holding up. The man opened the costume to see that he was growing into the suit. His flesh would slowly rip away as he tried to open the pocket where the actress would enter the suit. How scary. Just imagine, no, just imagine getting the acting job of being Godzilla in the Godzilla movie. that came out, like, I'm saying 9 years after Hiroshima, and, you just grew into the suit because of radiation. Sorry, spoilers alert. That would actually be freaking scary. The suit was now his skin. That's scary. You know what they should have done? They should have said RIP headphone users right when they described how the man looked in the suit. Because I actually seen this video before. I'm just watching it with you all. I get it now. I get it that his suit is his skin now. Somehow his body deformed to the point that he was feeling, or to the point he was filling the inside of the suit. This is what they expected. Okay, I'm ready to see it. What did they expect? I would hope that's what they expected. I mean, it's just Godzilla in a it's a guy in a Godzilla suit. This is what they found. I can see how that's a problem. Real quick, right here, when I first saw this thumbnail, I would not the one with the man in the suit, the normal guy in the suit. When I first saw this, I was like, is this Barney? The reason was because Barney and Godzilla kind of look similar. If you were to just show me this without the dorsal fins and shorten his tail about this much, I would have been like, is this Barney? So, yeah. Angrius Angrius suit incident, 1955, Godzilla analog horror. Not one, but two of the most terrifying creatures ever loosed on man. Each, each a raging, unkillable horror. Both on a rampage to stun your every sense. Gigantus the fire monster. Born to destroy each other. But first, they will destroy the world! Beyond any, beyond any, beyond any. Mm-hmm. The man in the Gorgira suit still came along for the next movie. If they stopped and told anyone about the suit man, Toho would have been sued and ridiculed for keeping such a disgusting creation. So they decided to keep him out of the public eye so they could bank off the success of Gorgira. I would if I was Toho, I would at least tell people about the suit man. I don't give a crap if I would have been sued because at least they would have done better help than I would. But I'm not saying this is actually real, but if this was actually real and I was Toho, I would have done exactly what I just said. This is lasting a little while. Can it hurry? Hurry. I've already read it. I mean, I normally pause it. There we go. Toho wanted to find out the ultimate cause for all of this. Okay. I mean, I would do the exact same thing, but I'd still tell people about the suit man. I'm personally one of those people that do not shut up. The man in the suit has been examined by private doctors. The doctors weren't really sure about the saying it might be a pill, but they weren't certain. What they were certain about was the outcome. Whatever he took or had made his skin and flesh inflate in the inner suit, melting and fusing together. Somehow the outside of the suit was now his skin. I did forget to read the description.
So that's really found it means talk about dog. So it's where it's
Do they have any description in English? Because I don't really speak Japanese.
2006. Every episode was interactive on talk right now. Solve the
Okay.
we are in right.
Okay, anyways. Help me. Somebody help me. It hurts. It hurts so much. It hurts. I can't get out. Help me. Oh God. There is no God, just me. Don't worry. I will make you whole again. You lost your family, so wait.
Climb the town. Says the inferior dog. Say, science. If I can use things while I can best things otherwise,
Hold up, guys. I'm trying to. Okay, so this is apparently a conversation between him and the suit. Help me, or someone help me. It hurts. It hurts so much. It hurts. I can't get out. Help me. Oh God. There is no God, just me. Don't worry. I will make you whole again. You lost your family, so take revenge. Kill those who have wronged us. Who are you? Goju. Goju is the only one. Hmm. Okay. So I get what this is now. Anyways. Oh, I already said that. I already read that. His bones were rearranged to match with the height of the suit. This is actually getting scary just a little bit. He can somehow feel the outer layer of the suit as if it was his own skin. Okay. It turned out he could see out of the eye sockets of the suit, but his eyes were bloodshot. At least he could see, right? His eyes were bloodshot. They don't look bloodshot here. The name of for the actor who plays Anguirus is redacted. I'm gonna call him Gary. No, um, Jared. There we go, Jared. This looks creepy as heck, but okay. People on set noticed that he was audited out by the man in the suit. No one cared to tell him what happened and what he has become. I think I would question the man in the Gojira suit was very cooperative even after losing his vocal cords. He could still make noises like one of an animal. Hmm. Everything he or would go great until the last scene he had to do or they had to do where they would both fight. I mean, obviously, no crap. I mean, I'm pretty sure they were fighting multiple times. I've seen the film. Is it the scene where he bites him in the neck? I'm gonna guess that he's gonna bite him in the head. That's what I'm gonna guess. Because I haven't seen this video. Ooh, we get the scene from the. Hold up, guys. I forgot to unpause. Okay, was I right? Was I right? Because I watched the full trailer. I'm sorry. Full scene. I felt that it was copyright, so yeah. The man in the Gojira suit would chomp on the actor's head, making him bleed profusely. This was never part of the script. I got it right, guys. I got it right, ladies and gentlemen. I knew it was going to be him biting him in the head. Well, in the neck. The actor would yell painfully for help as the teeth clamped onto his head. Seconds later, the actor would chomp or would stop moving. Dang. He's not alive anymore. The man in the suit would protect the unconscious actor as he roared at anyone who came close to the unconscious actor. The actor would awaken, shaking violently as he struggles to get up from the ground. The crew on set helped him up. Fearing the worst, they tried to take off the suit. It wouldn't budge. Dang. A picture was somehow taken of the man in the suit roaring and protecting the unconscious actor. This is the picture. I'm sorry, what? This is the picture. That isn't the picture. Hey, oh, wait. That isn't the original picture. I know that for a fact. Because I actually had the original picture on both the thumbnails that I had playing the Suitborn game, so this is what they expected. Oh, the music! Oh, wait, there's Angirius. There's the guy in the Angirius suit. Wait, what was that? What was that? Nope, 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 nope. What was that? Nope, don't think we didn't see that. Don't call me stupid. No, we want to watch the rest of this. Okay, perfect. Uh, I don't read Japanese, so you guys can tell me what that said right there. This is what they found. That music's slow. What did they find? That is him fully mutated into a Anguria suit. Guys, the reason I'm saying that is because the guy in the suit wasn't fully mutated into the suit yet. This guy is fully mutated into this suit. Or maybe he's not even finished. You never know. Pretty sure there's supposed to be Japanese letters up here. I think that said help me. Is that King Kong? Ooh, it's King Kong. It's King Kong with a train. King Kong with a train. Yo, this movie should be called King Kong with a Train. King Kong versus Godzilla.
Blazing a trail of terror to his Japanese homeland. Captain, water in the conning tower. See
Godzilla versus King Kong. Is that what it says? A Titanic? I don't know. They don't fully show it. Ooh, a poster. King Kong versus Godzilla. In color. All new. He's green. Whatever the heck that's in. With the man in the suit being the only Godzilla suit at the time, they used him for the next film. Are they just not gonna just like at the slightest make a new Godzilla suit because this guy chomped on a dude's head and then mutated him into a suit. So, yeah. With King Kong being an American film, the man in the suit wasn't having it. I would assume not, being that they hate the Americans in this series. This is where I come in. Ooh, it's the cameraman, I think. I think that's the cameraman. I don't think he's the cameraman. I will be hiding my eyes in my name for me and my family's safety. So is he okay. I was put into the job of being the cameraman. I was right. They told me what happened before and told me to stay quiet about it or I would be arrested. But the truth needs to come out somehow. The man in the suit wasn't happy making a movie with the Americans. Okay. Is his arm shorter? Because in the movie, his arms are longer than the dang, the arms are longer than me. Honestly. Oh, Toho's producer forced forced him to look more appealing to a younger audience. Okay. He wasn't happy with how this all played out. Was there some dialogue? Okay. He had a very bad dislike towards the actor in the King Kong suit. Shayo, I don't know. I can't read that. Illy Rose? He either thought Shizushi, Shoichi, Shayo, Shoichi, Shay, I don't know how the heck to say that, was a traitor for portraying an American monster or saw something in him. We knew he wasn't a big fan of the Americans. He would roar at them or bleh, and try to attack them. We treated him like a lion at the zoo. That's scary. And that's also mean. Shoichi Heroes. Sho Shoichi Heroes. Shoichi Heroes. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. So, oh. We had to film one more scene. I was instructed to not stop filming. The script was for after destroying the big building, he would act he would act to use his atomic ray breath on him. Dang. It's always the last scene that something goes wrong. It did not go as planned. Technically, this is his film, this his little scene right here, so The reason I had to pause it is because I'm afraid that Toho is gonna take a stick and ram it right up my ass. Not literally, but YouTube wise, and copyright my video for using some of their footage. I mean, I did use a tad bit of the footage for the fight scene with Anguirus, so Toho, please do not take a stick and shove it up my ass. Oh, the man in the suit would push Shoichi Heroes off or off of the cliff, and I had to record it all. Um, I'm sorry, pal. That was very much them. That was very much them both falling off the cliff together. So yeah. There was a struggle in the water, splashing as one of them frantically tried to get out of the other's grasp. Only one of them rose from the water. Let's see. Let's see who rose from the water. I remember it was King Kong, wasn't it? In the actual movie. But no, it was Gojira. Shoichi. I was sick to my stomach, not wanting to know what he had done to Shoichi Heroes. I got my other camera and ran. I tried to leave I tried to leave the long corridors of the Toho studio wanting to take a quick breath of fresh air, but I heard screams from the room I had left. The power went out. Of course the power went out. I mean, what's in a long corridor without the power going out? Oh, I used a flash of my camera to trying to look around, frantically trying to find an exit. I heard someone's footsteps walking towards me. I thought it was an employee. I took a photo wanting to find an exit quick. It wasn't an employee. Was it the man in the suit? I would hope so. It was the man in the suit. I found him. I found him. What in the world am I looking at? Comment down below what I'm looking at right now, because I don't remember this being Godzilla. I was startled by the first encounter of the man in the suit. It made me more curious than ever. It might harm me of doing this, but I need answers. So I've gone to one of my friends who is smart with this stuff. I won't name her, so I'll call her Elisa. I called her, but she was in the middle of teaching her class. But she would still call me because how curious she was. She had never seen it, anything like this. I recorded the section of the call.
The thing is, whatever this was caused wasn't from a pill. This is something else. Oh, God. This is the work of radiation. Holy. Holy shit. The man in the suit doesn't fuse with the suit instantly. His body explodes in the suit, then it reshapes itself in the suit. How do I explain this? Imagine a cream-filled donut without the cream. It's mostly a flat donut. That was the suit before, but because of the filling. The man, it basically filled up all the space. But him and a cream-filled donut are different. The cream and donut are separate entities. There is a barrier so they don't mix. The man in the suit, however, his skin, his flesh, his bones. It's fusing with the suit. His teeth would be the suit's. Whatever he took. It's mutating him. It's making him more like a creature than a human. Soon he will have animalistic properties, like using its teeth more effectively, and would be able to control his tail. You said his eyes could move, and that they are bloodshot? But in this photo, his eyes flashed back. Human.
Real quick, it looks different now. Actually, now it just looks different. Because you could actually see this little thing that looked like teeth a little bit, like the bottom half of the jaw. But now it just doesn't show it. All it's shown is the eyes. That's all it's shown.
Eyes don't do that. You need to try and put him down. If not, it is probably too late for mankind.
Hold up, guys. Okay, anyways. She said something about him mutating to the point he looks like a beast. He already looks like a beast there. He's Godzilla. Or Goji, whatever you want to call him. I questioned what he would look like when he was fully mutated. She corrected me. There is no stopping there is no stopping point for the mutation. She told me to go to an artist, and gave me a description that I sadly forgot now. I mean, at that point, you had no clue, but hey, there's a tapping noise in the background. I don't think I would really want to remember this story. I mean, you remember it word for word, apparently, except for this description you were telling me about. So, yeah. I told them to make the art, and they complied. My Japanese would be a bit rusty because I thought I asked for one drawing, but I got three. That's a little bit scary. Here are the there. Here are the drawings. I would like to see them. I don't know what to think about this one. Not that good. You know what this kind of reminds me of, though? This whole analog horror series and this Godzilla right here. This kind of reminds me of the Godzilla that appears in the first movie, or in the Shin Godzilla movie. So, yeah, that's kind of what it reminds me of. Hmm. Okay, what do we got? Oh, crap. I can't read the name. I cannot read that name. Hold up. I love how this dude hearts most of his comments. Okay, anyways. What was that? Anyways, so I'm guessing that the man in the suit just said something in Japanese. I snuck around the Toho building a day after the encounter with the man in the suit. Hmm. I found a tape labeled um whatever the heck that is. I realized this was some years after the Anguirus incident. Okay, let me just show it. Hold on, let me try to read that. That just got blurry. Hold on. I would love the um translation of whatever the heck. Oh, wait, this is in English. Okay, okay. I've translated some of it. Sorry if it's inaccurate. We are fully aware of the situation we're in. We will do our best to test what Thermate to hear so they can train him. We will try and do some audio tests. Let's start with the man in the suit. We have him in a cell that is messed up anyways. Um Make sure he is here there until you can train him. He destroyed the light and only the darkness, but it's okay. We have a light. Okay?
置かれている状況を十分に認識しています。私たちは彼らが聞くために何が必要かをテストするために最善を尽くします。両方に対していくつかの音声 Q を試してみます。まずはスーツを着た男性から始めましょう。私たちは彼を
Is this
練
God's
習
on
場に
background?
入れました。彼を訓練できるようになるまで彼がそこにいることを確認します。彼は光を破壊したが闇だけを破壊しましたが大丈夫です。私たちのカメラには暗視機能があります。
By the way, in this, he says Oppenheimer's infamous quote, I have become, or now I have become death, the destroyer of worlds. Hold up. Hold up. Yeah. So his quote is, we knew the world would not be the same. A few people laughed. A few people cried. Most people were silent. I remembered the line from the Hindu scripture, the the Bhagavad Gita. Vishnu is trying to persuade the prince that he should do his duty. and to impress him, takes on his multi-armed form and says, "Now I have become Death, the destroyer of worlds." I suppose we all thought that one way or another. That's basically what he says. He says Oppenheimer's famous quote. Okay, what in the world is this? Is this supposed to be like Godzilla's tail? Wait, it can't be his tail because his tail is way longer, actually. I'm pretty sure his tail reaches like this high or like that. Or that Shin Godzilla's tail. You start to hear Oppenheimer's quote just a bit. This is where you mostly hear it. So yeah. Something's looking to be appearing into me. Oh wait, something is. Is that his face? It's part of his face. Oh, that is creepy as hell. Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness, keep that off my screen. Okay, mailed message. 1962 Godzilla analog work. I was mailed this tape. Only 6 more videos to go. I don't think someone in the Toho studio made this. You don't understand. You killed my family. Okay. You You Americans cheered when we lost. We lost our homes. We lost our families. You nuked us. The nuke took my wife. The nuke took my kids. Hiroshima was our home. I left for a business trip. You took everything from me. So I decided to return peace by getting rid of the people who wronged us. He's looking over a mountain. Just a mountain. Okay, just a normal picture of Godzilla. I guarantee you this is probably gonna be ruined. Probably it's gonna look more creepy. So is he? He's mutated beyond the suit, and he the. I'm looking at a Godzilla poster right now, just in case, just to let you guys know this is obvious. His teeth do not look like that. His jaw is unhinged, as I can clearly see. That's scary. Dorsal extraction. Oh, what is dorsal fins? Where are they gonna get rid of his dorsal fins? I recently got 2 sets of mail. They were shabby, but they came from Toho. They didn't look professional. They looked sloppy. One was how nobody at Toho mailed me the weird package, even though the mailing address was from there. Second was that I was fired. They must have thought I was telling people this. They were correct. Is that 2 E's? Kurit? Okay, I know that's supposed to be a C, but the E's look like C's and the C's kind of look like E's, so. Thankfully, I had befriended someone who to be a spy and got me photos and tapes of what was happening. Okay, cool, you have a friend. Well, befriended somebody, which technically means becoming somebody's friend, so. He came here earlier with a tape called, um, this, which is dorsal extraction, and aka dorsal extraction. The Toho sign. Like I said, I have a poster for the first Godzilla movie right next to me, so. We will try and get him out of the suit. Wait, they're gonna remove him from the suit? That's gonna be crazy. We are unsure if this is going to work. There's the Godzilla. Well, the guy in the Godzilla. Is that a dude? That's a guy. That's a guy. I can't see him. I'm assuming could be his tail. Wouldn't that hurt him? No, wouldn't that hurt him? Because that's being that he could feel the outer layer of the suit. Could have hurt him, but I guess it didn't. He was very cooperative. I wouldn't be. As soon as I heard the buzzsaw running, I would have ran. I would have started running. I would have tail whipped the dude and just ran. We thought it would hurt him, but it didn't. That's what I thought. I thought it was going to hurt him as well, but I guess it didn't. What does it say here? What does it say here? I'm very curious. Please tell me. The results are fantastic. Seems to me that you only buzzsawed the back, and I don't even think you guys could get the suit off of him. There's his dorsal fins coming off. I'm surprised that isn't the end, because the spy told me after 2 minutes of this being filmed, the man in the suit would attack a man with a camera. He told me the flash from the camera hurt his eyes. The person took photos while they ran. Okay, let's see the photos. These are the photos. How many photos are there? Because they never specified how many. I can only assume that's his foot. I think that's actually his foot, though. Whatever the heck that is, I'm guessing part of his body. Another part of his body. I don't know what part of the body is that. I'm assuming. Oh yeah, I see part of his face. That is a face only a mother can love. Did the suit hook him up to the point where he does not even look recognizable? Angirius suit. After digging, I had finally found it. They had finally found it. He finally got the tape I had wanted. That dude in that suit, that is a face only a mother can fucking love. I wanted to know what happened to the man in the Angirius suit. What does this say? Oh, we have tried our best to comply with the other person mutated in the suit. But his persistence hurts our finances. You can care more about your finances than the guy that literally attacked a couple people. I don't know how many people there were, but multiple people, and attacked one dude with a camera, all because the flash hurt his eyes. And you're caring about your finances. Bruh, you should have just forced him to take off the suit when you first put him on in the dang suit, man. People want to see him, but he doesn't want to be seen. I mean, I wouldn't either. I was confused at first. This was all? Then he then he started to explain. I'm assuming that's what it says. Yeah, that is. He explained that the next movie was supposed to be the man in Gary's suit versus the man in the suit. They have tried their best wanting to comply with Ingurius, like if they were training a dog to do tricks. Yeah. He snapped a photo of them trying to comply with the Ingurius. I love how they don't even consider him. Oh. So it doesn't look as if they are trying to comply with him. They look. I'm just gonna go with it. Ooh, very scary. Them trying to comply with Angurius and Angurius is roaring. They said they were going to use force on him using tasers and such. That is just diabolical. Okay, anyways, tasers is using tasers on him is just messed up. But he warned me that there is a movie in the works. Who? Now who's Godzilla gonna fight against? Something about Gojira battling a. Come on, come on. I can't wait. I'm impatient. Giant moth. Mothra? Mothra's who's gonna fight against? There's Mothra. Rare newspaper. 1964 Godzilla analog horror. I've tried to get off of this situation just leave Japan, but if I tried to, I'd probably be arrested. Okay, interesting. I went too far into this rabbit hole too far to the point I can't get out. But it just keeps getting worse. It just keeps getting worse for him. Somewhere in the making of the new movie, the man in the suit somehow escaped. Okay. How do I know this? Oh my gosh. They removed the middle part. I was right about the showy she. You remember the beginning of the video. Close to the beginning of the video. This music's getting pretty cool. It was on the news. I don't know what that says. Wait, is that a house compared to him? Holy crap. They let this dude get ginormous. Hold up. Anyways, title Monstrous Movie Monster Sighting. Crap. Hold up. Anyways, sightings and witnesses have seen a creature that resembles a lanky and tall Godzilla. Oh, there's an exclamation point. Godzilla lol? Anyways. One late night couple started to travel home as the husband took some photos. The husband was a photographer and thought taking a photo of the road would be an inspiration to his next photo piece. So inspiring, the road. I can't wait to go look at this dude's photos, and it's gonna be the road with a Godzilla on it. Because why the heck wouldn't it feature Godzilla? Everybody loves Godzilla. Who wouldn't want to see Godzilla on the street? I should pause a little less so that these don't last as long as they do. One of the photos captured this. Okay, listen, pal. Even if you were to take your photo, thought it was inspirational, do not take him at night. Okay, do not take him at night. Wait for this thing to get captured by Toho, and then take your photos. Because this thing is on the loose. What is that? Oh, I guess it was nothing. I'm guessing it was a tree. Around later that night, a boy would see a silhouette of this mis- mysterious beast, mysterious beast. Thinking it was Godzilla, he stormed outside with a camera, trying to take a photo of it. Why is it exclamation points? These were the photos that he was able to take. Okay, let's see this. That looks a little bit creepy. Creepier. Okay, brother. Real quick, first of all, he is this tall, and he's supposed to be out of the suit, I think. Either this is the suit, I think, and this is how tall he is compared to the car. But real quick, if he's looking at you and he's standing like this towards you, you're cooked, man. You're cooked. We've tried to interview the kid, asking him to what he had seen and to draw a picture of the creature. Okay. You tell me the cameraman also interviewed him? How'd you get interviewed by a cameraman? I've seen the film with my dad. I know what Godzilla would look like, said the kid. With his dad. I've seen the newest Godzilla movie with my dad. Hmm. I know what the Millennium Age Godzilla would look like. Hmm. The thing I saw outside on the street wasn't Godzilla. I think that is. They're depicting him as outside of the suit. I can catch this thing. Okay. The beast's skin looked fake, yet real, very uncanny. I don't think it was a creature. It might be some man in a suit. Sul. That's what it looks like it says, but it's suit. I don't know I can explain his face. It somehow kept changing. I think it's because of the lack of sleep. Hmm. Tell me more. Tell me more, my child. But I do remember one of his faces. He quickly drew a drawing of it. Okay, let's see what it is. Hi there, kid. Do you want candy? That's what he looks like he's literally about to say. Toho got wind of this fast, explaining this was a promotion for their new movie. Dang, that was quick. They were like, "Oh no, they found our suit man." It's a promotion for the movie, everybody. And don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. It's a promotion for our new movie. Scary, right? What movie? Somehow they were able to stop any more copies of this story from printing again. They can't just do that, man. Like, literally, they can't do that. I have too many questions. What was he even doing outside? How did he even escape? Were Toho able to catch him? Real quick, I forgot to read the description for the next view. So, okay, let's read this. This place, the outside air, the cars, the windows, the house. Did they just move on? Will we forget? I mean, they definitely did not forget. So, yeah. But they didn't even forget, pal. Don't worry. They definitely did not forget. That Mothra? That is Mothra. Masura suit incident. Holy. I don't think Toho will take a stick and ram it right up my ass for this. Also, I feel like this is their longest video yet. Cause holy shit, that's a long video. I mean, this video is almost gonna be 2 hours long, so at least like almost. That's what I'm saying. Hmm. Okay. The spy I had befriended had told me what happened during the time the man in the suit had escaped. Hmm. He had told me that something went wrong. He said this has happened because of what conditions the man in the suit was in. They lattered him with some paste that made him look different and a bit shiny. Mm, okay. I mean, I do gotta admit, he does look different. He does look different than I'm pretty sure in the actual sign. Um, he had to wear a glossy type of contact so they could hide his bloodshot eyes. Okay, I didn't see his bloodshot eyes once. Hmm. He was forced to withstand high wind. I mean, he sure as heck is. He is not having fun here. He was dragged around. He was treated. He was treated like a circus animal. During production, instead of the man in the suit fighting another man in a monster suit, it would be replaced with by a puppet. Okay. Hmm. I mean, there is Mothra right here. The man in the suit saw Missoura, aka Mothra, the puppet moth, as a living being. He thought someone was inside the puppet because of how lifelike it acted. And it's really not. It's just the puppet. I'm pretty sure a remote control puppet, so. Okay. Toho thought this was very smart tactic until they realized they had a problem. Of course they had a problem. There's nothing but problems in this series. Not because of the series itself, because of the story. Like, because of how the story's going. I'm not bullying, I'm not trying to say the story is bad. I'm saying there's so many problems that happen in the story that at this point they should just expect that the man in the suit's gonna cause problems. Someone needed to be in one of the larvae suits. Of course. I don't remember anybody being in a larvae suit though. I thought they were also remote control too. One female actor thought it was a good idea because of how much security they had. So agreed to be in one of the shots being inside of the larva suits. Sorry. Sorry guys. It was originally her first day on the job and invited her parents to see her act. Her parents didn't care about what character she was in the movie. They were happy that she was even included in production. Dang. Now that's parents that actually do care. Well, not really care, but somebody care. That's first parents really are proud. Sadly, the amount of security isn't going to help her out help her out of the trap she put herself in. Okay, what trap? I mean, we don't hear from her. We don't hear from her the rest of the dang time. I mean, after this video, she's gone. Like, we don't know what happened to her. In one of the scenes, they were filming the man in the suit, or they were filming the man in the suit snapped. Okay, what does this mean by he snapped? Because that could really mean anything. Going after the Missouri puppet, biting into it, after realizing that the moth was a puppet, he would go ballistic and charged after the woman in the larva suit. Hmm. I thought that it went this way because it looks like a pinata, but it's right here. This is the face of the larva. He looks worse. The man in the suit charges forward against the other suit. The larvae suit had plenty of room, or plenty of headroom, for her to duck down, but that won't stop them. That won't stop the man from charging deeper. That's even scarier. While her head gets bitten, her parents see everything. Dang, just imagine that. They tried to intervene. They were both mauled to death by the man in the suit. I hear tapping. After mauling them, the man in the suit would immediately try to protect the larva suit, but the production crew were ready this time. They were ready. I'm ready to see what happened. No, put down this little fidget toy. Let's see what let's get down. Let's get down to business. Let's see what they did. I'm really interested. With tasers, they stunned him away from the larva suit. In some fit of rage, he barges through security and escapes. Of course. I mean, he's Godzilla, man. Yeah, I'm trying to think. There was a team that was quickly dispatched to catch the man in the suit. 4 men were tasked to stay with the larva suit, wanting to try and get her out of the suit. The spy was in the team to get the man in the suit. Blah. It took an hour to find the man in the suit. How can you not find a man in the suit? This is Godzilla 1998 all over again, except they are not trusted with missiles. I wonder if missiles could stop him though. Like, I mean, which we got. I'm curious if they could stop the man in the suit with missiles. I mean, the 1998 Zilla couldn't handle it. They saw him looking around the forest as if he was just wandering around the and looking at nature. As if he was calm. That's a little scary. I don't trust him. Somebody needs to stop this dude. The calmness broke as it saw the people trying to capture it. That'd be messed up though, but anyways. He was so calm until he found out people were trying to catch him. The man in the suit was surrounded. You're surrounded! That didn't stop Shadow. I mean, why would it stop him? You know, Godzilla does have atomic breath, and I'm assuming we haven't mentioned anything about this atomic breath until or since the Godzilla counter 1960. What? I don't remember when, but yeah. Then it would start to shake violently. Oh dang! Wait! Hold up. Let's watch. He twitched as a sudden sound, as if he was vibrating. Oh, wait. Now we might actually hear something about his atomic breath. What's that noise? Oh my god. Is this supposed to be his atomic breath? No way. Is that supposed to be his atomic breath that I just literally mentioned that was missing? He has four fingers. Oh, it vomited red boiling liquid, presumably his own blood. I would assume that's his blood if it's red. Although it is black and white, and I'm pretty sure by now they should at least have color. It was probably last resort the creature had, or it was probably a last resort the creature had, but somehow they had a hold of the beast and took it back. How? This dude mauled two people, bit into one of the dude's heads, or one of the people's heads, the girl's head, and then barged through security. And security can catch him now, but they can't catch him before. For once, I'm actually saying something positive about the man in the suit. Well, saying something to at least help the man in the suit. Just barge through them. I mean, I don't know why it didn't work before, but it should have worked now. It worked. Um, mm, it worked before, but it doesn't work now. Love how he says somehow. Hmm. The spy took a picture of what was left. Let's see. Let's see what he took. See, that looks more like a lake than anything. Just right in front of the woods. I completely forgot we were worried about a girl in a Maserati. They left quickly to go put the man in the suit into a secure place. They feared the worst coming back. I'm fidgeting with a clip just in case you're wondering. We're back to this. I haven't seen this since close to the beginning of the video. This is what they expected. Okay, now they expect this. So they expected her to be merged with the suit as well. But they didn't find it, so what did they find? This is what they found. I feel like a picture's gonna show up. What the heck is that? Is that a cocoon? You know how butterflies have those cocoons? Is that a cocoon? Wait, is she gonna turn into Mothra? And then it's just gonna be an army? I'm pretty sure he said that in the. Hold up, guys. Alright, let's watch. I've gotten several updates on what happened after the Missouri suit incident. 7 important things happened during that. Let's see. Let's see what happened. I'm very curious. The spy had passed by a room where Toho and an executive, or Toho executive and a government figure were talking. I'm pretty sure that's in the description, isn't it? Them talking is in the description. We already made our deal. Whenever it bit into the Anguirus suit actor. Yeah, but, but we as a company can't or don't want this anymore. Too late. It was your fault you made the second movie. Then the one after that. I get it. But why even keep it alive? Why do we even have to keep it? That's classified information. Oh my goodness. But why must we keep it? If we took it and someone sees the abomination, both of us are going to fall. But if you do it, we will be in your favor. We don't want to scare the public. Interesting. Besides, the deal was that we keep quiet if you supply us enough yen from your kaiju movies. What I'm confused about is whenever you took him to do the audio test on him in 1956, there was a tape that was misplaced with a speech that angered him. It was some sort of misinput. Are you a positive? Yes. Why must you make our company associated with it? Like the logo and everything. Didn't I tell you that answer? I apologize, forgiven. Just wanted to inform you that we have a script in the works for a movie with a three-headed monster. And if you have another incident, don't worry. This costume will be fitted with some puppeteering. Thicker skin made of a material that he can't chomp on. He will be good. Good. And if another incident happens, you will be stuck to make another suit for Gojira. Hire a new suit actor. Make sure the suit is sanitized and clean. And what would you do with the man in the suit? That's classified information. Okay. He said that twice, but okay. Oh, by the way, here's the incident video, so I guess we'll be able to see that after this. Oh, the spy had passed by. Oh, and never mind. That's where where we were just at. They were talking about the current state on the matter. Talking about the cocoon, the current state Gorgiro is in, in the news, etc. I didn't read all that. I mean, I would like to read etc., but what we didn't see that part. The most important detail I got from from that was that I finally knew who was helping them along with with hiding this. Okay. Secondly, was the cocoon. The cocoon, or chrysalis, was forming in one of the warehouses that we stored the props filming for filmmaking. They got people to try to take it off, but when it touching the cocoon, it sprayed an orange gas that flooded the room, presumably being something radioactive or poisonous. I can see why they won't want to touch that. Otherwise, like it just said, thankfully no one got hurt. They evacuated the warehouse instead of removing it. They want they want to keep it. Studying purposes? I don't think for studying purpose, bro. They just want to cause more problems, and plus we're left on a cliffhanger for right now. So we have no clue when. I am very agitated about this whole situation. They were they're doing stupid little mistakes that ruin other people's lives. Oh crap. Thirdly, scientists or specialists arrive on the scene where the man in the suit released his blood. Ex exper or experting experting the same puddle um from before, but they were met with this. What is it? Again, but it's smoking. It had gotten so bad that people or that they needed people in hazmat suits so they can or so they can come closer to the puddle. There's the guys in hazmat suits. As they looked at the puddle, they realized they needed to shut down shut down the area. Okay, I can read that better. I could read the beginning of the second one better than the second one. They were too afraid to touch the substance, so they closed down the area. That's what they just said they were gonna do. I mean, what did you think they were gonna do, pal? Fourthly, someone at the scene of the puddle said that they could have seen an eyeball in the foaming puddle. They weren't too sure to believe their claims, thinking it could have been a hoax. Isn't there a deleted scene in Shin Godzilla where there's blood and it had an eyeball in it? Wasn't there? Tell me in the comments if I'm right, because I'm pretty sure there was. They weren't taking any chances looking closer if they could find the eye in the puddle. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Just realizing there's a Ghidorah suit incident. Okay, anyway, so watch. They weren't successful for finding the eye in the puddle. The area around it was shut down. Okay. Fifthly, I found out that they were going to make another movie despite of what is going on. Sixth, I've gotten mail from one of my daughters. Okay. See what he got from one of his daughters. Oh, you know what that kind of looks like? It kind of looks like something. Oh, he's opening the mail. Let's see what he's gonna get. Whoever the hell this is. Me, mommy, you, camera. Yes, camera is obviously a part of the family. We miss you, Daddy. I'm guessing her name is redacted, so he did say, like at the King in the Godzilla counter for the King Kong and stuff. Um, he he did say that he was gonna redact all his name and stuff. So, dear redacted, I've been worried about you. It was only supposed to be one movie. I don't know what that says. I am not good at reading cursive. I miss them. And just go back to them. Ditch all the Godzilla stuff. I don't think you would be arrested. Just be arrested. I don't give a crap. I'm stuck here, only here to show what happened. He's really sad. I want to go home, but I can't. Why can't you? You've clearly been fired for some for spreading information. Okay. Last thing I got updated on, was getting a concept art for what the new monster would be like. Okay. Ooh, let's see what it looks like. This time I'm going to try to intervene. So by the way, we only have like a couple, like I'm pretty sure way more than they probably I don't feel like doing math. I can't let this happen. Not for the third time. Fourth time being that he merged into the suit. Actually, technically it is the third time, so yep, you're not wrong, bro. Is the concept art just gonna appear? Wait, it's King Ghidorah. Okay, I obviously knew it was King Ghidorah. So yeah. Oh wait. Ghidorah suit incident. Doesn't isn't this so does he become like nicer after this? Being that this series was left on this, does he become a hero because whatchamacallit? Um this movie right here was the first movie to depict Godzilla as the hero. So yeah.
Nothing the screen has ever shown before can surpass the thrills of Ghidra, the three-headed monster.
There's Ghidorah. We haven't seen a commercial like this in a while. We haven't seen a commercial like this in a while since the Anguria suit incident. And that was like about probably say like an hour and I don't know how long ago. It's glitching, at least in the video. Toho decided to be more careful and cautious during filming their next film. I see that his editing is actually getting better. Because if you didn't know, this was made by, I'd say, like a 16-year-old. So, I think he was 13 at the time of making this. Their plan was to make a semi-puppet, semi-suit. The reasoning for this is to possibly confuse the man in the suit. hmm Toho have been testing with the new materials that would be resistant to heavy damage. Okay. Why didn't you just do this before? Why didn't you just do this before, man? These materials consist of redacted, redacted, and redacted. There's two faces that are basically blocked. Can't see them. The lower body would have this toughened material. Cocaine? Holy crap! Holy crap, what in the world is that? The head and neck were made for puppeteering, meaning they wouldn't be made of this material. So what if during filming he rips off one of their heads? Like not in the last scene. Because real quick, the last scene of the movie isn't always the last scene that they filmed, in case you guys didn't know that. Sometimes they actually film the first scene last. So, yeah. Most other kaiju that were in the film were puppets, learning from their mistakes from the last time. The larva from Mothra was now a puppet. I thought they were always puppets. I thought the larvae was always a puppet. Poking at his head, picking his nose for him. This time I will intervene. See how he will intervene. So, what I'm looking at is a shotgun. Is he gonna take this shotgun and shoot him? Because we are not so sure if that's gonna work. I mean, I don't know what didn't work on him, but it won't work on him probably. I know it sounds risky to go to a workplace with a shotgun, but this thing needs to be put down once and for all. His appearance changes. I'm not sure how. It might be Toho's doing. Toho's team were incredibly confident about this plan. Hmm, what if it doesn't work? However, their confidence was put to the test. They only had one last scene to film. The man in the suit was behaving properly because of heavy security. The man in the suit couldn't possibly take a bite out of the suit actor because of the stuff in the material. It's freezing just a bit. However, they forgot about one thing. Okay, let's see what they forgot about. According to how it was built, the neck and head were the most vulnerable parts. I think they were. So what if he bites out one of his hands? Or right here. The neck and head was supported by the suit actor's arms and hands. Right now it looks like they're only being supported by his wrist and hands. But okay. There was a contraption that makes it so that the suit actor would pull on a lever to open the mouth of Ghidorah. What about the middle one? What do they do about the middle one? One of the last shots, the man in the suit would just stay there, not moving. Dang. Is he gonna do that one thing that he did in the Missouri suit incident? Then he would start to shake violently. Yep, it's gonna happen again. He's like, I'm tired of this shit. Let's do this. Let's just do this. The team on set tried to do something, but the suit actor for Ghidorah got too close. Why? I mean, it's not his. Does he even see? They see through this thing? The man in the suit would bite onto the head of Ghidorah. Let's see. It's not that bad. I mean, bro, real quick, I'm not. Is this skin supposed to be this smooth? Because this looks a little 3D animated. Also, there's blood coming out, so is that normal? Is actual real? Well, let's see what's going on. The man in the suit would puke the same red boiling liquid substance from before in the Ghidorah's head, or suit's head. Now I know why there's blood. Which head is that? Is that the middle one? Because if that was the middle one, that would be brutal. Hold up. Okay, I got distracted for a second. Oh crap! This is the longest video I've ever made. The acidic substances ran through the suit actor's arm that supported the neck. So it's one of the heads that's not the middle. It's one of the other heads besides the middle. It is not the middle one, just to let you guys know. Thought I'd just let you know that real quick. This was when I started to enter the studio. However, some of the workers were confused. I wonder why. It's not like you're holding a shotgun or anything. That's not normal. That's so normal, everybody. Don't actually do that yet, ladies and gentlemen. If you actually do that, you will probably just get weirded out. Probably people will definitely run. They might be confused about me bringing a guitar case, the shotgun I brought being inside of it. Now I get why they're confused. You're gonna play a song for your last. I don't know. That they stopped me and asked me a question. Where have you been? What noises were happening? Listen, that's my cat. That was my cat. I asked, wasn't I fired? No. Just imagine they say no, you were never. Am I good at predicting stuff in this series? First, I predicted that the suit actor, whenever Godzilla bit into Anguirus' neck, that was going to be him chomping onto his head, and I got that right. This is crazy, on bro. This is crazy. Just crazy. Instantly crazy. Instantaneously crazy. Okay, here's a diagram. I'm assuming. As I barged through, ignoring their comment, I realized that the set they were in had a power box in the room. Why would they have a power box knowing that this dude does not like the power? He must have noticed me because after puking that acidic blood in the head of Ghidorah, he faced the power box, and I'm assuming he's gonna ram and break it. Stabby stab. It happened so fast. That would be scary. Honestly, if I was in that situation, I probably wouldn't have gone. I would assume it happened so fast, but God's. Never mind. We get footage. Footage. We get footage. There's a wet floor sign for some reason. That's the that's the dirtiest fucking place I've ever seen in my entire life. Did he just shoot him in the head? Or shoot him wherever? Wait, is this a picture of him dead? Holy shit, brother. Bruh, you shot this dude right in the head. Now he has no head. Well, there's him dead on the floor. There's another one. Is his head regenerating? No way. Is his head regenerating? Holy crap, it is. Look. What? Wait, what? Is that the dude? They still have a minute left to show us what he looks like in the suit now. Wait, there's moving down here. What in the world is happening? Wait, what is that? Wait, what is that? What does that say? What does that say? What did that say? Well, that was a series. Okay, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Um, yeah. Hit that subscribe and hit the notification bell. Hit big thumbs up. Hopefully this guy, or unknowingly, that's his name by the way. Hopefully he decides to make some more videos because so far we have no more. And that is the number one question. Why isn't there more? Come on, unknowingly. Let's just make some more. Anyways, bye guys.